Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and this guy right here, we got Jeff Delaney from the Secret Sanctuary, and I am so freaking excited because for the very first time, I get to visit the Sanctuary. I feel like I've been in this room for years and years, not only watching his amazing content, but of course, Rogue's Gallery, we get to see him every week, and so this is, I got goosebumps when I walked in here. I still can't believe I'm in this space. To be able to visit a fellow rogue like this means just the world to me. So anyway, we're going to do a little tour today. How's that sound?
Sure. He can tell me which pieces suck in my collection.
That's right. We're like, that would take up way too much space, right?
What are you thinking of buying that?
That's
Piece
right.
of crap.
That's right. So we're just going to get to the tour and we'll see what I have to say. All right, so we're going to start with this wall. I've always really enjoyed these pieces from afar. I'm also getting to see Legendary Beast Studio pieces for the very first time, which is really cool because I've never been able to see them and know the quality of them. But I love this. Obviously, I had this piece for a while. I'm kind of jealous that you still have it because it is still so incredible. Of course, is the XM Studio Samurai Batman. Just a really great piece. What keeps you wanting this one? Like, you have limited space that you can use. We've talked about jokingly like knocking out a wall, which I know would not be easy, but
right.
Like what keeps this piece in your collection?
I had several pieces in the line and I sold them all off, but I just couldn't bring myself to sell that one off. I don't know, something about the pose, and I just love the costume on it. So, I don't know. I mean, it's always possible I might part with it, but as long as I've got a spot, I think I'm going to keep him because it's just a beautiful piece. It's really nice.
Well, and the way you have the height, like this is one that just looks fantastic up above, like without question.
Yeah,
it just looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
I love it. And of course, you have the Wolverine, the PCS piece. I did have a chance to see this one in person in San Diego. I think we both saw that at the booth with Aunt Adams.
Right.
Absolutely love this. I still feel like this is one of the best Wolverines ever done.
I think so too. I see some people complain about paint apps on PCS pieces, but I mean, I see nothing wrong with the paint app on this piece at all.
No, it's beautiful. It's got great texturing and great weathering too, like with the muscle highlights. I mean, look, you can see the vein in his arm right there, which looks
absolutely
really amazing.
And look at the teeth.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
That piece is great. So I've had a chance to see these two, but these two are brand new to me. This is the XM Studio Swamp Thing. And I remember the very first time I saw this, I said, this is a Sanctuary piece. We refer to Sanctuary pieces because, Jeff has such an eclectic collection. There's so much direction, though. Like, he's got so many different... Like, I'm jealous because I only do the Batman stuff, but I love being able to see how he pairs the different stuff together. And he's done, a limited space, but very well done aesthetically. I love what he does in here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just one of those pieces that just feels like it needed to fit in this space, and it does. And it's so well done. And does this one have the multiple torsos, right?
Yeah, it has two torsos. The other one is more upright and has long hair.
Yeah, this one I think is the best one for sure. Great paint apps. Of course, this is that kind of like classic XM Studios. I'm just really glad that they were able to get this piece out, and just a really cool piece in the collection.
Got that Dr. Fate helmet there on the branch.
Great detail. You got the frog. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the portrait on him is so good. When I think of Swamp Thing, that's the portrait I think of.
Me too.
It looks so good, and they really captured it well.
Yeah.
And of course, you got John Constantine. This is another one that, man, I wish they could have done the third scale like this.
It wouldn't have fit in the Sanctuary.
No, it sure would not have. I was going to say this is actually perfect in this space. It would have just been insanely massive with the angel back here, the Archangel.
Yeah, the wing is huge, even in quarter scale.
Grim Reaper, I guess it is Grim Reaper, but it's so good. I think this is one of the coolest quarter scales I've seen Prime One do. Obviously, they put a lot of love into this.
Yeah, I don't see myself ever selling this or the Swamp Thing.
And they fit so well together.
They really do
too, which is really awesome. I love it. It looks so good. And of course, we've got the Legendary Beast pieces down here. This is the first time I've had a chance to see any of these Legendary Beast pieces in person. Jeff's got the Captain America, Thor, and then he also has the Hulk, which wait till you guys see that. This is awesome. So we were just talking a minute ago about how, like the skin tones on Thor, maybe they could have done something a little bit darker. And I do agree with that because the way they had the yellow hair and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Captain America, he's got that great tone. This one I feel like is really good.
Yep.
And was this the first one they did?
It's
in the Marvel line?
Yeah, it is.
It's so good. And it has such great presence. And I'm super impressed with the paint and also just the quality of the sculpt, which makes me really excited because I'm getting the Batman. And again, I had never seen one of these in person. Sometimes it's hard to tell on video or on photos sometimes.
Sure.
Of what you're going to get in person. But in Legendary Beast, I trust now because I think that they're going to do a really great job with my Batman line. And I'm so excited for all the Marvel collectors. They just did the new Venom piece as well.
Sure.
Which is really great.
And Thor is really affordable now. The edition size is too high. And so it's readily available at a discounted price. So if anyone's interested in Thor, this is a really good time to buy it.
Yeah, and even though his paint could be a little darker in the skin, it still looks great. You got all the vein work in there. It looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful sculpt. Definitely has that classic Thor look in the space. You could see... it's massive compared to my hand.
Yeah.
I compared it maybe a little bit to, it's actually maybe a little smaller roundness-wise to the Harley from Prime 1, but it's massive. It's just got this massive base with all the great storytelling elements.
Yep.
Which is just awesome to see, which is definitely what has made Legendary stand out.
For sure.
It's so good. It's so good. Let's see, what should we do? Come around this way, I guess. Let's see. Let's look at a lot of the art on the wall. I love the art. Is that Pirates of the Caribbean? Or is that, it's Peter Pan. Peter Pan right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Got the Superman. I love all the art. I love the city. The way that you did the cityscape behind these characters.
Yeah, obviously, I thought it'd be good behind.
You have beautiful New York-based characters. You got the Spider-Man up here, which is phenomenal from Sideshow. Again, I like how you've used the height of the room because so many of these look great. Looking down, got the great Stan Lee.
From Iron Studios?
Yep, Iron Studios, quarter scale piece.
I think it's really the best likeness. There have been quite a few Stan Lee statues, but I think this one has the best likeness.
I agree. I think they just really nailed it. It looks fantastic. And of course, you got Daredevil from Sideshow. Mm-hmm. And Elektra. This is the variant of Elektra.
Both of them are variants, yeah.
Oh, that's right. They are both variants.
Yeah.
Of course, I love this one because it was obviously modeled off of Susan, who we've met, which
yeah,
is great.
That's right.
I always think that's really neat. I can definitely see her portrait there. And I don't think I've ever seen the variant in person. So this is really either one of them.
It's really
actually.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they really did a nice job. Do you remember who sculpted Daredevil? Was it?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I love the way they did the window effect. It looks great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks really good.
Let's switch places here.
Yeah, let's switch places. We'll come around here. Let's look at this Hulk. This thing. I had no idea, how big this thing really is, but you can really see.
He looks pretty angry at you.
Yeah, he does. He's like, there's another rogue in the cave. But it looks great. You got the green highlights in the hair, which I'm just now noticing. That looks really good. I love this thing. I'm really excited to think of characters like Clayface, of course, for maybe in the future, some of the bigger characters that I know Jay wants to do. But man, Jay, you nailed this thing. It looks fantastic. I can see what all the buzz was, all the hype.
Yeah.
Because it's so good. It's definitely a space eater. This base is massive.
Mm-hmm.
And how heavy did you say this thing was?
I think it's about 140 pounds.
Jeez. It's awesome, but it looks it. It looks every bit of 140 pounds,
right?
Which is really great. But man, they did a great job with this one for sure.
Yeah,
it's awesome. You got Grogu. You've got this one's crazy because this is the one that you spent a year trying to track.
Long
this
time
one down.
Trying to find an exclusive of this piece, and it's funny. I call these three the Green Team. Yeah, Hulk and Grogu and She-Hulk. But at 1/5, I'm having a hard time finding a place for her, so I have her here on this kind of rolling cart thing.
Well, it gave her a little height, It brought her up a little bit.
But when I put her up with the PFs, it looks too small. So I keep mentioning on Facebook, Sideshow, you really ought to bump this up to quarter scale.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it still looks great.
I haven't seen a single She-Hulk, licensed or custom, that I like better than this one. It nails her personality, I think.
It's great with the door.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We got Indiana Jones back here. This is the brand new one from Iron Studios, which looks fantastic. Very dynamic. Love the idol on the base. That looks great.
Mm-hmm. Some people don't like the portrait, but it works for me. It took a while, and up close isn't as good as, a little distance, but I don't know. I think they did a pretty good job.
Well, you definitely know who it is, and I think we also talked about just depending on how the shadow is on his face too. You can really bring it to life, and it's very dynamic, which looks great.
Yeah, I love the pose.
And he looks really great next to her, which is it just has that. It just feels like it's kind of tying in somehow. I love it. Obviously, they're two different genres, but this piece, man, that Sideshow Red Sonja,
it's beautiful. When I first saw this piece in San Diego years ago, I was with my son, and he was pretty young at the time. But he said, "Dad, Mom will never let you have that piece."
And so, how does she feel about it now?
She's been really good about the entire sanctuary. She says, "This is your space. Do with it whatever you need." So that's what I've done.
So basically, you're saying you found a keeper.
I did. Totally found a keeper. Yeah,
totally.
You did. Yeah.
Oh, that piece is just beautiful. I think this is the first time I'm seeing this one in person, I think. And, man, she's gorgeous. And I don't think I've ever seen this one either. This one, of course, it was a Rebel Terminator, right?
Yep. And it's a Mythos piece.
Beautiful.
Sideshow Mythos. The only way I could see this piece being improved is if they had a light up so the eyes...
Oh, in the skulls?
If they blinked red, wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, that would be so neat.
Yeah.
But, man, Natalie Portman. I mean, that's all I see is Natalie Portman.
Oh,
100%.
All right.
With her portrait. Do you see it? Do you see Natalie
a little
Portman?
bit.
A little bit? All
a
right,
little bit,
bit.
yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
That's cool.
I love it. And, of course, Frankie Reborn. I have not seen this one in person yet.
Oh, really?
So this is really great.
Yeah, those are both nice pieces. And they go together, I think, really well.
Is this Mark Newman on him? I can't remember if it was on this sculpt.
No. Oh my God, I'm gonna hate myself for not. It's not the K brothers, is it?
Oh, maybe it was. It might have been the K brothers. I'll have to go back and check. I'll put it on the show notes if
I'm not sure
I
now.
figure it out. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love the color. It's really well done. I'm really glad you got this one.
Yeah. I also would like them to do that one in quarter scale.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a really good seller.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the great piece from Olivia, who had a hand in sculpting this for the very first time, which is really exciting. I had a chance both of us to meet her you probably met her multiple times at San Diego, but that was really cool.
It's just a beautiful piece.
Yeah. Frankie Reborn. Beautiful piece. Yeah, and they go really well together, even though they're so different in colors.
Yeah.
They really tie in really nicely together, I think.
Beauty and the Beast.
That's exactly right. That's awesome. All right, let's see. We got Poison Ivy, and this is the first time I'm seeing this one because I have the flesh color one.
Oh, okay.
And so, man, she looks really great in the green, actually. Really great.
Yeah.
This is such a great piece, just overall, like the way that they did the base and everything.
I think it's one of their best bases ever.
I agree. It's so well. It's got like this sludge that's coming down over the tree.
The whole thing looks wet.
All these vines, and it's just really well done with all the teeth coming out of it.
Hands are like claws.
Yeah. Actually, I really like the way they did the claws because it really ties in nicely with her hair and the tones of the green, I think.
Yeah.
And even the way they did like her kneecap, which is really cool, like with the red, you can see kind of like that blood flow kind of down there.
Sure.
Like it's really well done.
The branch wrapping around her arm. I love that. Such
great direction. I love it. I think the one thing I like about this one, a lot of times Poison Ivy, she tends to be like over sexualized, whereas this one, she's really, really beautiful, but also like deadly. You know, I really like that direction.
She's in complete control of her environment.
Yeah, she is. And it's just, I love this piece.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, so I had this piece, and we were talking earlier that like I need to get this piece back and add it to my premium formats that are down below. Even though I'd like to have them up high, maybe. But maybe I can make that work, maybe. But still, I think one of the best Batmans that they've ever done. I think it's great. I love the way you've posed the cape, especially. I think that was really well done. A lot of times people flare it out really far, but I like that you kind of swooped it in.
Yeah, and it looks good with Ivy. They pair well together.
They really do. Let's see. What
and my wife got me the rat or mouse or whatever that is.
That's fun.
I think it matches pretty well.
It sure does.
With that piece.
It does. Let's see. Do I need to move around this way? Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we're getting on this side.
Yeah.
So this is a fan art piece, a custom piece.
Yep.
But man, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I was saying earlier, I can't imagine you ever getting rid of this one because it's really well done.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece for sure.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
The paint looks really nice. That's awesome.
So if you read Golden Age Wonder Woman, she's getting chained up all the time. So it actually thematically makes sense for the character. And she doesn't look like she's helpless. She looks like, are you kidding me? I can get out of these chains anytime I want.
Yeah, she's going to break them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And of course, you have Power Girl over here.
Another Harbottle piece.
It's awesome. You've actually had Will right here in the sanctuary,
That's
which
right.
Which is really cool. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in hallowed ground even more now. That's really awesome. And then, of course, this one, what is it? Vampire's Lust? Is that what it's called, right?
Yep. Also Harbottle.
Another beautiful piece. This thing is awesome in person.
Well, look how they managed to make her nightgown look transparent.
It really does. I mean, that's amazing. Like, you could see her leg through there,
Yeah.
her torso.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best paint jobs I've seen Sideshow do in terms of that. Like, it's really unbelievable.
That was the big concern that people had when they pre-ordered it. Is are they going to be able to replicate that prototype that had that sheer nightgown, and they really made it work.
That's unbelievable. And I don't feel like any of the photos have really captured it like it does in person. It's really beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the bats along the base, which is great with the blood red.
Right.
That's a great piece.
So what do you think of the Sanctuary?
Sanctuary is amazing so far. It's amazing how you've organized it. And it all works. It all works so well. But I feel bad because I know I've tried to enable you in trying to get different pieces in here. Like, why can't you just get that piece? And you're like, well, you have limited space to work with. But again, with what you've done, that's what's great about this hobby and this collection is just being able to, collect what you love, figure out exactly what's going to work in the space that you have, and not make it look overcrowded or junky. There's a rhyme and reason to everything you've done in here. And
I hope so.
It looks fantastic.
We got one more corner.
One more corner. All right, one more corner. This is definitely a very good corner. You got the Blitzway piece right here. This is from Prime 1 Studio, which I still love. I ended up selling mine because I got the J&D piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's still amazing. Still one of Blitzway's best pieces. And you got yours to sit really flat. I like that with your cape.
Cool.
Looks great. Of course, the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman as well.
I like the way she's looking at him.
It's perfect. I feel like that's one of Blitzway's best as well.
Yeah, for sure.
This is really cool too. I don't know if I've ever seen.
So that's Darkseid.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a Darkseid piece in person. Again, this looks really great.
Yeah.
And man, the shadows in here really work with his face.
Yeah, I agree.
Really bring his jaw line out.
And there's a bunch of switch outs, but I like this configuration the best.
It looks so good. And of course, you have Superman here too. This is the Tweeterhead bust.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people still haven't figured out like how big these things are. Like compared to another third scale.
I have a hard time even calling them busts because there's some. I mean, it's literally everything except the legs.
Yeah.
And so for me, when, for example, Sideshow came out with their quarter scale Riddler, I much prefer a 1/3 Riddler from Tweeterhead for half the price.
Right.
Yeah,
and it looks great.
Yeah.
It's exactly the Riddler I want.
Yeah. Same with the Mr. Freeze. I can't wait to get the Mr. Freeze bust.
Where are they going to go?
No idea.
I was gonna say like that's always a problem. Where like people ask me like, where are you gonna put that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out when I get it in. Right?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And last but not least,
you got all of these great pieces too. Also from Darkseid, you got the Jean-Luc Picard. Got
Captain Kirk.
Yeah, he almost ran me over in his scooter last year.
What?
In real life? Yeah, we were coming out and he was signing autographs. And we were walking between the booths, and he stepped on the gas and nearly ran over my foot.
Whoa!
And I'm like, I would take one for the team. I mean, to get ran over by William Shatner. I mean, come on, how cool would that story be? But he was not having it. Like, he was not slowing down. He was, like, dodging in and out of people. And if he ran over someone, he did not care. He's in his 90s. He doesn't care at this point. But I'll never forget that moment where he almost ran me over with his scooter.
Warp drive.
It was pretty funny. And then, of course, you got Leonard Nimoy right there.
Yeah.
The portraits on these are really good. I think I especially like William Shatner's. I feel like that's even way better in person than
I think
than
they went
thought.
with like a translucent resin for his portrait.
It does. To me, he looks even more real.
So the interesting thing about these pieces is that all three of them were done at different factories.
Oh, interesting.
So they're constantly testing which factory can replicate the likeness the best.
Which one was the newest one? Was it John Luke?
The newest one? No, the newest one is Captain Kirk.
Okay, well I think that makes sense then if they're able to continue upping their quality.
Yeah, it's interesting because some people I saw complained about the Captain Kirk because they thought that the translucent resin, it showed less detail than, for example, Spock. But I think the reason for that is that you've got Spock at a much older age.
Yeah, and Kirk is young.
Yeah, and this is a young Kirk. So when you've got wrinkles, when there's more detail in your face, I think it's easier to replicate it. Whereas this just looks like a person with younger skin, which he would at that age. So it's completely appropriate. But they all have a slightly different look to them when it comes to the portrait, and that's the reason, is because each one is done by a different factory. But it still works.
Yeah, they all look so great together up there. That's awesome.
So I have to figure out some wall art. Like, for example, these two Marvel posters I put up when I had the Hulk on the table.
Right, yeah.
But since I've moved things around, it doesn't really make sense. So I've got Marvel posters behind DC pieces, and I've got a Batman poster behind Cap and Thor. So I have some work to do when it comes to the background stuff, which is kind of why I kind of like these cityscapes that I've done around the sanctuary, because it doesn't matter what character is in front of it. It works pretty well.
It works very well. Well, and collector problems, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fantastic. But man, everything just looks absolutely incredible in here. And again, it's so surreal to be in this space. It's so awesome. Now I got to get you down into Kansas and see the Bat Bunker at some point.
That would be really fun.
It would be a lot of fun.
And now the sanctuary is no longer a secret to you.
I'm not going to divulge the location.
Well, I did blindfold you to get here.
That's true. I mean, it was a little awkward going down the interstate with the blindfold, but other than that, not bad. Totally worth it, for sure.
Well, I'm glad you came by.
I'm glad to be here. This is so cool.
It's really fun.
It's awesome.
All right. I guess we'll sign off.
Yeah, we'll do a little outro. Let's do that. We'll do a little outro.
My hands asleep.
So there you guys have it. This is a dream come true for me to be able to visit the sanctuary and to hang out with my friend for a little bit. This is really cool. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's been a blast. Come by anytime.
I will. This is awesome. Maybe see what new pieces arrive. That's great. But anyway, definitely check out Secret Sanctuary, and just a phenomenal guy, phenomenal channel, and really cool pieces to check out each and every week. So anyway, thanks for having me.
No problem. Anytime.
See you guys in the back cave.
Take care, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.